Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So in this video, I want to talk about Solana. Everyone knows out there that these days, Solana is just great. It has a huge potential and lots of people are talking about it. Its ecosystem grows day by day as more crypto projects appear. And if you think that you cannot do anything about it and kind of influence this process, you are wrong. If you want to benefit from the Solana ecosystem growth, I have just great news for you today. There's a new player in town and it's called Svarog. I stumbled across this project a couple of days ago and now I want to talk about it with you in this very video. Okay, so this one should be very fun and full of useful information. So make sure you put your likes and subscribe to the channel because more videos about to come very soon. So let's hit it and start it already. So, Svarog is actually a name from Slavic god of fire and blacksmithing, but here on Solana is multiple things in one, like a universal app. Okay, so count with me. It's a new guild, a startup incubator, and a DAO toolkit on Solana. But there is more to that actually. The main idea behind Svarog is that its community members, like you and me, have the opportunity to incubate and launch projects within the Solana ecosystem. So how is that possible? And there is no particular knowledge of programming and coding crypto required. So this is kind of strange. But actually it's not that strange with Svarog. I think the main idea behind it is to facilitate the creation of crypto projects just in a few clicks. But this is something unbelievable, I think, especially in the area of DeFi and Solana, where coding, well, it's not exactly the easiest thing to do, unlike for coding on Binance Smart Chain and Ethereum, when you just copy and paste everything. So the main concept behind this Svarog, I repeat, is that communities by themselves select the projects they want to launch through the basic process of voting. And here is where exactly the true power of DAO steps in, as the project developers can be hired by the DAO. So no more centralized solutions deciding what to build and what's not. Now Svarog community members like you and me again are in charge. I think it's essential for crypto community to choose its own leaders and assign people in charge. And that's where we want to be in terms of the concept of DAO in crypto, I think. This is a huge step forward towards decentralization on Solana and crypto in general concerning Svarog, I think. So it feels like a simple division of labor. So the devs no longer need to be out there, out of their expertise and spend way too much time on stuff like raising funds, hiring, marketing, and you name it. And they can now focus on what they are the best at. So it's coding, obviously. They can focus on building the core project, like using prepared customizable templates, like repos, libraries, and other handy tools that Svarog provides to its users. The team behind Svarog actually says that no code needed for launch, and it's easy to start for everyone by crypto. Just using startup templates, I think. So that's why I think their comparison with the Swiss knife really seems reasonable, as they will provide a number of features. In fact, there are 6 of them as I see on this picture over here. So it's minting, claiming, vesting, multisig, subscribing, and staking. So the platform provides a universal mechanism for claiming and distribution, which means that crypto startups can distribute their own tokens throughout the Solana community and people can claim minting tokens in just a few clicks. And this means that both types of tokens, fungible and non-fungible, these all can be issued. Then startup creators can set their desired vesting period, thus ensuring fair distribution of tokens to its holders. Besides, I think this multi-sig and multi-sender set of tools will make this finance management even lots easier. So this option are really great to have on the platform as well. And of course, last but not least, there is always staking in Svarog. Actually, speaking about staking, usually it implies the project's token and it will be SVRG token. So short for Svarog without vowels. So that's why they call it actually. I want to stop by here for a minute and talk about it a bit more, like how it is used by the guild on DAO and what are the profits actually. As you might already guessed, SVRG token is Svarog's utility token and it provides the basis for its infrastructure. So literally, it's actually what makes the platform work like a decentralized protocol. Remember this multiple set of tools that I showed you earlier? So projects and dev teams can pay for these previous services with the fee discount using SVRG tokens instead of like regular SOL. And by the way, Svarog is also linked to a stable coin in order to maintain a balance in its value. This mechanism inevitably leads to the token's increase in value on the market over time. Actually, I'd say that this model is kind of a big nod towards Olympus DAO and its key features, which is actually pretty successful. So I think Svarog used this tech, adapting it by their needs, and really actually it fits here organically. I think actually that they are probably among the first ones on Solana doing that, and maybe this will help them to bring more audience as pioneers in this sphere. Of course, if they do everything right along their way. So Svarog token SVRG makes DAO revenue possible, and it goes into the treasury, which is then used to support Solana-based startups. In addition to being able to mint their own tokens, developers can also stake their tokens to help maintain the project's treasury. For staking SVRG, users will receive a GSVRG token, and you know it already, it's a governance token, which actually allows voting. So returning to the staking theme, holders of SVRG token that stake their tokens for the incubation of projects have the opportunity to tap into early stage investing. That can potentially multiply their funds like huge excess in case new projects are launched successfully. So thus it generates passive income, and it is actually possible to do the distribution of fees through staking. According to the financial model, half, like 50% of fees go to the service team and 50% is actually distributed among the community members. Now speaking about the financial model and the tokenomics, so the total supply of utility token actually is 10 million SVRG. And on the screen you can see its distribution schedule. Okay, so we can see a 7 rounds like seed, private guild, launchpad, liquidity and rewards, team and marketing, and in total it gives us 100 million SVRG tokens. So far we can see the 4 call for entry, these steps of token distribution. We got the price in USD and the whole percentage of the total number. So I think if you're finding this project attractive and you want to invest your money into that, it is actually a good idea to hop into one of these rounds and grab some SVRG tokens for that price. By the way, it's actually not financial advice whatsoever, just information for your awareness, I think. And here's actually, I will show you the profit table. So for seed round, it take a piece of pie, like access to get additional percentage from fees, then actually special guild governance and SVRG utility features. And then it goes to private, guild members and launchpad. So it seems for me that guild members and launchpads are kind of equal, but the amount of only differs. And as far for as it goes for private, so you can take a piece of pie. It's kind of the first and the second one is sort of a similar than like a third and the fourth one. So it's all kind of grouped together with different numbers. And I think more news about this future token sale and TG will come very, very soon. I think it's going to be shortly, so let's just keep waiting for that as well. Okay guys, so that was it for today. All the key information about this new nice crypto project called Svarog. We might even make a full review of that very soon. So if you guys want us to make it and tell you about this platform a bit more, you know what to do. Just like this one and leave a comment down below. And actually, let me know if you find this project cool and attractive, or would you rather pass that? Meanwhile, we're going to review more useful materials and crypto projects, you know, to help you navigate through the crypto industry. So make sure you don't miss our upcoming videos. For that, you know what to do. Just subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notified. Okay, so see you there. Have a great time, and until next time.